Okay, so let's learn the system, how to learn dancing and or how to teach somebody else. So it all depends on the goals which you have for people or for yourself. So first of all, you have to learn material, basically the steps you're gonna do. And second, it's you have to make them look good. So first we learn material is what we do, and then we focus on how we do. So let's do an example of, let's say, cha-cha-cha. So when we learn cha-cha-cha dance, number one, what we have to learn is a material, how to do a basic walk, the most simple way of doing cha-cha-cha. So it's gonna be like this: together, together, cha-cha side, together, together, cha-cha side. So here, when we learn basic, just the structure, we don't need to say timing, we don't need to focus how we do it, how much actions, it all doesn't matter. So it's only matter what we do. So we're gonna call steps. Call steps meaning what I'm doing. So I'm doing together or in place, together. Then I can say side, together, side. Then we repeat together, together, side, together, side. So it's very clear for you. It will be very clear for other person if we teach, if it's for teaching purpose. So let's try it again. So we're learning the structure: together, together, side, together, side, together, together, side, together, side. So we're not trying to here overload person on ourselves with the timing or with the technique, just the basic structure. The same we can apply, let's say, learn one more step. We say we can go back, front, side, together, side. We go front, back, side, together, side. Or we can take it next level. We can even explain that it will be rock, step. So we're rocking. Rock, step, triple step, rock, step, triple step. So we only focus on what we do. So it's a very good idea when you explain or you learn what you do, you know the elements of dance. So the elements, what are the elements? There is a walks. You can walk in place, you can walk forward, you can walk backward, you can walk side. There is a triple steps where you do 3 steps to the side, 3 steps to other. There is a rock step where you're just rocking in between legs. There is taps when you're just tapping, 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 and tapping. So when you know elements of dance, it's a little bit easier to learn more patterns. So let's do it again. So we have a rock, step, triple step. We have a rock, step, triple step. Or let's say, let's learn step number 3 without technique, anything. Let's say we're going rock, step, triple side, and then we go the same, rock, step, triple side. And only once we already familiar with the structure, let's say we learn 3 steps. We learn 5th position break, basic step, and basic in place. Then we can go to the next level, which is already timing and rhythm. So what is the rhythm? So rhythm is a slows and quicks. Timing is when we count numbers. So let's do with the rhythm first. We go slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, 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 quick, quick, slow. So here already person or you by yourself, you learn for yourself, you already know how fast, how slow to do movements. The same here when you do rock steps. Slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, 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 quick, quick, slow. So see, already we have level 2, where we already feel the rhythm of the step. We can start not only calling the step, saying this is a rock step, this is a triple step. We're already talking in terms of rhythm and musicality. Slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, 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 quick, quick, slow. The next level is with the timing, because when we count, put count on music, we can say 2, 3, 4, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 1. Or our first movement, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. So this is already, to me, next level. When we just with the numbers, we can go through the movements. And this is when you dance solo. When you dance with the partner, of course, another priority will be to always learn connection, dance together. Now we dance solo, so we're going to go through these levels. So already we can call the movement. We can say when we're going back, side, triple steps, whatever. We can we learn already rhythm. This is a slow, this is a quick, this is a quick, quick, slow, and we learn timing. So the next already we're moving already more like how we're dancing. make it look pretty. So here it's very important, always start learning from the feet to the top. So you have your foot action, you have your something happens to your knees, you have your hips, you have body, and then you have, let's say, arm style. And the last is already emotional involvement, expression, and presentation. That's like the already very last one. But the first, of course, it has to be paid attention to the feet. So what is, let's say we do Latin or rhythm, what is number one? It's to understand that we always have this turnout, natural turnout position. That will be number one quality. Because if you can dance all the step in turnout position, it's already a very good, big improvement for yourself and for the students you do. Yes, so instead of 6 position here, we learn turnout. And I like to teach people turnout like this. So I just do many times turnout like a small drill. So the best way to teach anything or to learn anything is to drill it for many times. See, if you open, close. If you do it like for a couple minutes, then you have idea, okay, what is these two positions different. And now you can stand this leg on the one leg. And here I would normally pay attention, so how tight is the ankles together, how tight ankles together. So there is no gap, there is no gap. Yeah, it has to be more tight, very good. Like this. And then I teach people change weight in place. Yeah. So here already 2 qualities we have, natural turnout, and we have tightness between feet. And we can try this already doing steps and focus only on this, on the one quality, because we already know the rhythm, quick, quick, slow, and then we already know the step itself. So now we focus on quality, how we do it. So natural turnout and ankles touching. So we go 2, 3, then you go side, cha. So it doesn't matter our body weight, anything. Just the fact that the feet are naturally turned out, not here, already will be good for us. Cha, cha, I say feet turn, and now when I push off, cha, you see foot is turned out. So it's never here. So it's already we work on how we dance. And that's, for people, it's very interesting to learn, and for you it's also very interesting because even you're on the very high professional level, sometimes you miss just this simple quality. Sometimes this foot goes here, this foot goes here. Then we go side. Cha, cha, and 1. Also, we can start paying attention to the footwork. So what is the footwork? Footwork is what is our foot, how our foot landing. So is it, we can have a toe when our foot travel, then we have a ball, then we have a heel. Again, so normally when the foot travels is a toe, ball of the foot, then heel. So you have 3 positions, but we're not always using all 3. So let's say if we do cha-cha-cha here, we have a ball, heel, ball, heel. Now we have ball, heel. Now here I like to have only ball of the foot, and there will be a moment or 2 ball of the feet together, and now here we land ball, heel. So here, as you drag your foot, of course, you have some like sense of inside edge of the toe. Then you have ball, heel, ball, heel, ball, heel, ball, ball, heel. So this is already more precise footwork, and this is already pretty high level to dance like that. So now we're going to the rock step. So we have always our foot we drag on the floor with the inside edge. And this is already could be a next quality, that how we move foot. So our feet not going up, we always have a contact with the floor. We drag our foot back, ball, heel, and triple step. Ball, heel, ball, ball, heel. The same here. And toe, and here, pay attention that as we move our foot forward, it's maintain, keep your natural turnout. Foot doesn't go here. Ball, heel, ball, heel, ball, heel, ball, ball, heel. And I want you to look at the basic steps, not just something what you're gonna dance or perform, but something where you're gonna practice your skills, your skill set, because in these steps, it's much easier to practice your natural turnout and the way your feet moving. So this is the best step, because once you learn something more complicated, then you will think more about step rather than how you're doing that step. So already have a few qualities. So next, what we can start already learning is understanding the knee action. When we straight knee, when we bend knee. So most of the time when our foot moving, the knee is bent. As our foot landing, the knee is straight. In rhythm, the knee straightening slightly later. In Latin, the knee is a little bit faster. So let's do Latin way because it's a little bit more difficult, but more beautiful same time. Boom. So knee bends straight. Then as you move, your knee is bent. Now here 2 knee bend, and now here very flicking knee actions. And this is already we can practice something which is called knee action. And it will be exactly the same for every step in cha-cha. So once you get it here, you can get it the right action here, because very often we forget to bend knees or we forget to straighten. It's a great exercise. The next level, you learn about your hip action. So your hips, you can do simple, just side to side. If you try this, you move hip side to side, or you can have a more circular figure 8 type of motions, which is a little bit more high. So then you can add, instead of just switching weight here and having a natural hip, you can have a little bit circular motion. 2, 3, cha, cha, and here circle 1, 2, 3, cha, cha, 1, 2, 3, cha, cha, 1. And then you can start learning that you can develop it to the next level. Once your feet good, your knees are good, you understand your hip action, you can start adding your body action, which is a rib cage leading the hip, rib cage leading the hip. 2, 3, cha, cha, 1, 2, 3, cha, cha, 1. And then you can develop it once your body work. The arm is extension of your body. So then you can add your arms, cha, cha, 1, as a continuity of your body. 2, 3, cha, cha, 1, as a continuity of your body, not as the action itself. And then you can work on some emotional presentation, your focus, so forth. So this is like a small system, how you build your students and yourself from 0 to hero.